I'm serious.
I know you are.
Over your mic.
Hi everybody, my name is Nick and I will be your host for today's show. Now, today you are going to get a very special behind the scenes look to see how we build strong relationships with the animals in our care. You're going to see firsthand how we train and how the animals' participation contributes to their own health care and well-being. And now, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our training team? And joining us today, first over here on the far right-hand side, we have Andrew. And look, that's Susan. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, that's pretty fun. We love that. And look here in the center. Wow, we got two trainers. The first one right here, we have Tracy and we have Gretchen. How are you doing? We just drop shapes in the water. Those are name tags for IDs. That's how the whales will know who they are working with today as they head on over. So let's take a look at how training begins. I want you folks your attention on the far right-hand side. We have Andrew working with Nunavik, our little 2-year-old beluga male. Now, before training can begin, we can start building a relationship. So that's what Andrew's doing. Start off maybe a little massage. That feels pretty good to Nunavik. Running on the back there on their dorsal ridge. They don't have any good like some other animals. Maybe following up some restaurant quality squid, capelin, herring, or after that, a little tickle on top of the head. All these things Nunavik enjoys, and it makes a really great experience to come out here and work with us. Now that we build a relationship, we're going to teach them a very important sound. The sound of the whistle. Now we blow the whistle, these animals know that it means good job or thank you. But how does an animal like Nunavik know this? Well, listen and watch. We blow the whistle. And the public, maybe clapping, he enjoys that. Whistle. How about another reward? A fish. Or how about another whistle? And there, tickling with a little bit of water there. He enjoys that. All these things Nunavik enjoys. And he puts it together. Yeah, this whistle does mean good job. So now we can start to play a very simple game. It's called targeting. Now the object of the game is for the beluga to touch his head to the target. Now the target is going to start out being our hands. Here's how it is played. It's a touch of the hand or the target. A blow of the whistle and a reward. Fish or touch. Fish, whistle, and rewards. Splashing water with the frisbee. How about one more? Touch. Here we are. Whistle and fish. Now, it doesn't take them long to enjoy having his head touched during this game. But what happens when we change the game a bit? Instead of bringing the target to him, leave it slightly above his head. Let's see what happens now. All right, Andrew, we're ready. Here we go. And it goes up. He comes to the target now. That target can be anywhere. Watch this. Put it to the side. Goes right to it. Sure, not a problem. The splash to the other side. Yeah, why not? It doesn't matter. You can find that target. Or it's extending with the buoy. A little bit higher. Sure, you can get that. Matter of fact, we can really extend our reach using that buoy. You're going to see us using a buoy like this throughout the show today with different animals. Let's really challenge them now. Watch as Andrew says to find the target. But this time, it's not going to be Andrew. Where's it going to be? Well, let's attention on the far left-hand side. Here where Jessica has joined us. She slaps in the water. Nunavik now has the game down, so he swims on over it. Finds the target with ease there. Oh, great job. Gets a little bit of fish, a little tongue tickling, a little splashing. And let's send it again to another target. This case, back to Andrew. There's Andrew slapping the water. There's Nunavik racing right on over. And look at this. Finds the target with ease. There's a little bit of fish for him. This simple head-touching game is a great way to ask the animals to move to different places throughout the habitat. So we got an idea of the basis of training. Training is really possible because of the strong however, in a structured way. We're kind of going to do a very specific game with them in a very specific way. Now, Jessica's going to be helping us out here, very close to walking. Now, notice she's holding that huge long buoy. Now, this is going to be a combination of a target game and then it's going to be a behavior called breaching. Now, breaching is simply them splashing down on the water. Now, we're working with our 4-year-old and our 5-year-old. Our 4-year-old male by the name of Kiki and Bella, our 5-year-old female. Now, they're way in the corner there in the far left-hand side. What we're first going to start is asking for one of them to head over to where we slap the water. Now, watch what happens. You're going to build up the speed and let's figure out where to go. Absolutely, there's a good splash. Great job. And go swimming on back. All right. Let's try to figure it out. I like that. What happens when we send the other one? Will the other beluga whale figure out where to go? Follow in the footsteps. No, they have feet. But let's find out. Here they go. Build some speed in. Kiki now splashes down and finds it really well. So now you're seeing they're having fun. They're coming out here, but we want them to splash right in front. This is the goal. That's why Jessica's there, helping guide them. This is a lot of fun for them. Of course, it's structured play. So let's take a look again as we send the Bella over. Another great job with no help at all there. Notice there was no slapping on the water. We just want to say, can you come over and do it without the guidance? They're already making that leap in logic to find their way. They're doing a great job. All right, let's send another beluga, young one over. There's building speed. You can see the shadowy figure. Building up, goes to the center, and there's a little bit of excitement. Finds that great. So now you see how they work individually. But what would happen if we asked them to do it at the same time together? Often these animals work together in the wild and in here. Well, there's only one way to find out, see how the game is played this way. So, we line up, we coordinate, we're all set in place. Jessica's just going to lean up back there, get a wonderful view. And here goes the boat. Bella and Kiki, let's see what happens. They're building up speed. They're following each other, it looks good, and what do we get? We get 1 and 2. That was really good. One of the things we always like to do is set the animals up for success. It's a key to training here. So they did such a great job. Let's see if we can watch it one more time. They're really doing great. We love to give them encouragement. And by the way, you clapping afterwards, that's great energy that you can pick up on that. So thank you so much for enjoying this. It's a lot of fun. We're giving them a little bit of visual time. All right, we're set. So let's see if we can send them on over here. There they both go. They're building up speed. Looks like also a little bit in front of Kiki. They go to the center. Let's see what happens. We have 1 and 2. Great job. These animals are a lot of fun to work with. We love to play with them and have you watch this sort of games we have. And again, it's all about the relationship we developed with them. So, we're just going to set them around just for a split second, having them kind of move around. We're going to slowly have them head over there. But also, one of the key things, we do want them to be able to say thank you for watching us today. And a great way we can do that, well, let's bring you over here and let's see if we can get a good thank you right here in the center. You see Tracy has joined us. There's your nice vocalization. A little bit of fish there, and there's a nice little squeaking sound for you. A round of applause for our One of our goals in these shows is to introduce you to a multitude of animals. But we're going to do something, make sure the belugas headed over there, all to that far side. Looks like they have worked their way over there. That target game has been to move to different locations throughout the habitat. Because once this move is complete, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get an opportunity to meet a red-tailed hawk by the name of Echo. Now, hawks, they have amazing vision. They soar high in the air, coming from areas like this, Pacific Northwest, all the way here in Illinois, before swooping down to catch their food. Now, remember, these animals have really keen eyesight, so when they're on the walkway here, I would remind everyone to please remain seated and double check to make sure that your flashes are indeed turned off on your cameras. We want this to be a successful experience. Matter of fact, as I said earlier, building and getting these animals up to a wonderful success is a key part of training. Now, we're going to be looking at flight training. We're going to ask Echo to fly for you. Now, we don't have to teach a hawk how to fly. They already had to go out and do this on their own. What we are asking to do is fly on cue into a very specific location. I want you to watch as Echo soars across and lands. See quite similarities in the training like you saw with the blue whales. All right, looks like we are ready to go. So I'm going to take a step back and let's watch them training in action with Echo. A round of applause for Echo. That was kind of recent. That was Mina that was flying. Thank you so much. And as Echo flew over there, yeah, he got a nice reward. What he got was a nice juicy chunk of mouse. This is something we would find on our dinner plates. But this delicacy provides definitely a wonderful type of positive reinforcement for our animals. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for a moment, I'm sure you've all been waiting for who here would like to meet the Pacific white-sided dolphins. How's that sound? Excellent. Here comes our trainers. Right back out. Let's set the scene for them. Now, just like we call the fluke is over, same thing here, dropping those shapes in the water. Now, we're going to all start at the same time. So the whistles actually keep that we are ready to go. So bring those buckets out. Now, for this, we're going to be working on a different type of training. Now, because of that wonderful relationship we have, we can train them, believe it or not, in a way that is something that you are all doing right now. Watching these animals play can be extraordinary. They are just capable of doing some pretty cool stuff on their own. So let's take a look at that and apply this training. Let's start first here. There we go. Look, right-hand side. There we go. Good control. Just going to get some nice little slide. Wonderful way for them to communicate when you have good schools of fish. Excellent. Nice long tail slap, I like that. So if I'm behavior like this, let's go to the left-hand side, as we see upside down swimming at high speeds. These animals are absolutely amazing. Or how about a nice splash? It's a great way for them to scratch and itch. Now, each time we see behavior that we like, we blow that whistle. Remember, that whistle means good job. And by us telling them we like what they saw, well, more than likely they're going to repeat one of these natural behaviors. So the next step for us is to add a hand signal to go along with one of these natural behaviors. So we can ask them to show all of you one of these behaviors on cue. So we're going to put this together. A hand signal with a whistle over here to your left-hand side with Tracy. We're going to ask this dolphin to jump up out of the water. Now listen for the whistle, watch for the hand signal. Timing is the crucial part. All right, we are ready to go. Here comes the hand signal. Up a little speed, and we get Now I have to ask, did you hear the whistle? No, yeah, right, a little hard to hear. Well, they definitely heard it, and it came to the very important part of the jump, the highest part. That means height is what we were looking for. Now we can change up when we blow the whistle with these animals. We can blow the whistle right before they hit the water. That's how we can ask them to splash. these people in front of me in these 2 rows. Let's take a look at that. I'm just kidding. We are not going to do that to you. But we are going to change up the way below the whistle. That part is very true. So let's see if we can see the difference. All right, Tracy, we're ready. There's eye contact, there's the hand signal, there's the speed. And a great jump. Oh, we're going to get another. Absolutely. Still no missing. So we get a 3rd jump. And then racing right back on over. Now, let's repeat these amazing behaviors. And this is a lot of fun for us to show you each and every day. Things like this. It is quite impressive, you have to admit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we talked a lot about the training process. We're going to focus a little bit of time on one of the most important reasons why we train. To give these animals the best possible health care. But we turn medical examinations into games for the animals. Partly by thing with training. Now, you might recognize a familiar face over here on the far left-hand side. Jack decided to come out and join us. Jack's going to be helping us out on this side. Now, he doesn't know it, but Jack is pretending to be a veterinarian today. We want to get these animals used to seeing different faces. So we're going to use Jack just basically being there, and then maybe reaching down a little bit and touching the animal. So the animal's going to feel comfortable around new faces. But what Jack doesn't realize, he's not only giving a skin examination, but that touch can represent an ultrasound examination. Of course, a dolphin feels like a massage. It's pretty nice. But for us, ultrasounds are very important for getting a really nice look inside these animals. Those are the checkups and whatnot we do here. It's just preventative care for the animals. Jack's just doing a great job. Now, let's direct our attention over the far right-hand side. Paris has joined us on this side, doing something very similar, laying there, touching, caressing, massaging the dolphin. This feels really good to Contrell. You know, Contrell's laying there just in a great way, and there's Gretchen just kind of guiding this along, helping out. And you can see the dolphins absolutely just at ease. They enjoy seeing the underside. As a matter of fact, from that viewpoint, we can even feel the heart rate of the dolphin, or a heartbeat that way. And again, helping us out is key. And then after that, you get a nice close-up view of the dolphin popping up a little bit of nice restaurant quality food there. And then we can even take the next level. I know Gretchen's going to be talking here just for a moment, kind of guiding our experience out here. And this is kind of the key to all of this. And we can even ask to lay there and take a look at this, changing up just one more by bringing the tail out of the water. Now, I didn't want to focus on the tail just for a split second, because that's important. The dolphins, that's where we would draw the line. Now, we're not doing anything right now, that's obvious. I do it a few times. But we did draw a line, we take from their tail. It's easier to find the veins in that area, and also less nerve endings. And this is a great thing for us to be doing, working with these animals like this. And also, I did want to point out that we are seeing something quite incredible in the middle. I didn't know if you would expect to see us today, but we had a nice little dental exam being shown to us right there with Andrew, taking a look at the tongue, teeth, and throat of the animal. And by doing something like this, it also provides great dental care. So now you get a full scope of how we work with the animals each and every day in your shed, whether it's just simply playing or turning into types of games. And I have to say, thank you for your help, both Jack and Paris. Thank you. I'm talking a lot about how we train animals here at the show. But now, with all this training together, we want to highlight those natural and amazing behaviors. So for this next part, I'm not saying another word. So I'm going to take another step back and turn things over to our Pacific white-sided dolphin.